Hi, my name is Greg McMullen, and I'm a partnership officer with the Fermanagh Omagh Policing and Community Safety Partnership. And one of my responsibilities is crime prevention. With this in mind, I'd like to talk to you today about scams, because today is Safer Internet Day, and I'm going to hopefully give you a few tips that will help you from from being scammed. So if you just bear with me a second. Basically, we all think we're pretty clued into scams, and we think we know everything there is to know about it. But in actual fact, we don't know that much about it. But basically, the first thing you must remember about scams is that scams are when criminals use lies to put you into parting their cash. You'll usually get nothing in return and you'll lose money. However, scams are getting a lot more sophisticated today because of the internet and because of the advances in science. Basically, it's getting more difficult to spot what's good and what's bad. How to spot a scam? Basically, there's some things which should set alarm bells ringing in your head. Basically, if something sounds too good to be true, it normally is. So if somebody contacts you and says you've won the Spanish lottery, then that sounds too good to be true. So the likelihood is it's a scam. If you're contacted unexpectedly by a company or a person you've never heard of, either by post, email, phone, text, or indeed on your doorstep, the likelihood is it's a scam. Watch out for people who are asking you for bank information or for personal information. Some people will ring you up, maybe, and they may appear to know a lot of your name and address and telephone number, things like that. But watch out for people who are asking for bank information in particular, or for more details of your address or your telephone number, because that can be a sign that it's a scam. Also, watch out for people who are trying to pressurize you into making a quick decision. Any legitimate company who you're dealing with will give you the time to make a decision if you're going to make a purchase. Um, Watch out also for companies or contacts who maybe have no only have a mobile phone number as their contact, and watch out for websites where maybe they're quoting only a PO box address and they don't have a proper street address. That is a sign that it is a scam. If in doubt, basically apply the scam test. The words SCAM, scam, provide a really good mnemonic. S stands for seems too good to be true. If it seems too good to be true, it probably is. C stands for if you're contacted out of the blue. So if you're contacted out of the blue, the likelihood is it's a scam. A, if you're asked for personal details, the likelihood is it's a scam. And finally, the one common denominator. If money is requested, then the likelihood is it's a scam. Um, you might ask, how do we prevent scams? Basically, the only way is to be scam aware. In other words, don't be taken in by any of these. But one thing you can do is always use secure passwords. So try and avoid using your dog's name or your house address or anything like that, because they're very easy for the criminals to scam. Always install software updates when they become available. So for things like iTunes and Windows and whatever, basically if you get an email from them or a message looking to update the software, basically the likelihood is it's in order to improve the security of your system. But watch out for people who are posing as Windows updates. Make sure you're 100% sure of who the email or the message is coming from. But be very careful about clicking on links. Also, avoid using public access Wi-Fi when you're doing transactions, either online banking or monetary transactions. Basically, Wi-Fi is essentially a radio signal. So if you're in a public area, then other people can intercept that radio signal. So you can lose your money that way. As I said earlier, try to avoid clicking on links and messages, particularly ones that are unsolicited or that you didn't ask for. Um, don't click on anything unless you're 110% sure that it's bona fide. I said a lot of scams out there at the minute. There's quite a few. basically one that a lot of you may have encountered is people cold calling you to ask about an insurance plan for your washing machine. I got a call about that the other day, and my washing machine is over 20 years old. So it's well out of warranty, and I doubt very much whether it could be worth insuring. But there's been a lot of cold calls about that. Watch out again for automated messages that are telling you from the HMR, or allegedly from the HMRC, that you owe tax and the police were going to call out your property and lift stuff or lift money. Basically, the police will not be coming out to visit you in respect of your taxes. There's also a lot of automated messages and things about BT internet subscriptions, and that your subscription is ending. Be very careful with things like that, because basically a lot of people don't use BT anymore. So, but there's a lot of people who are using BT as a way to scam you. Again, another popular one at the moment is automated messages about your Amazon account. I got one just this morning saying that they were pleased that I was continuing with Amazon. I don't have an account with Amazon, nor am I ever likely to have. So basically watch out for things like that. And finally, the one to watch out for at the minute, there's a lot of scams around the COVID-19 vaccine. But basically the thing to watch out for is basically if they start asking you for a fee, because this service is free. So anybody that is asking for a fee is scamming you. Basically, do not click on links on this unless you're 100% sure of what's going on. That's all I have to say on this for today. But if you're unsure about any of these things, or you want more information, you can either go to the Fermanagh and Omagh PCSP Facebook page, which keeps updates on all the current scams, or if you go to Scamwise NI, they will keep you updated on scams. But be safe and keep safe on the internet. Thank you.